Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school varsity girls basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're here at the barn in New Knoxville. The Minster Wildcats take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by these sponsors: Grand Lake Health System, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Aguiles Audiology, and NKTelco Sports, our fine sponsors here at the barn, and what will be a big MAC matchup between the Minster Wildcats and the New Knoxville Rangers. You see the records there. Big league implications here. Minster 9-1 overall, 4-0 in the MAC. Their only loss was early in the season to the #1 ranked Fort Army Redskins, and they have 3 players averaging in double figures.
Yeah, and you look at them, it's what I call the three-headed monster, and Ivy Wolf averaging 20.3 points a game, committed to Miami of Ohio. Janae Hoying averaging 11.9 points a game. And Ella Mesher, who we did a game earlier in the year, Dave and I said she'd be the X factor for this team, averaging at 11.2 points a game. Again, their only loss is to that powerhouse Fort Laramie, who's ranked #1 in Division 4. They got a very talented team. It's a very deep team, and they apply a lot of pressure.
A lot of seniors on this team as well. They're coached by Mike Whistler in his 5th year at the helm with the Minster Wildcats. New Knoxville Rangers 10-1 on this season, 3-1 in the MAC. They're ranked #8 in state, where Minster's ranked #2 in state. They started out 8-0 before they lost their first game last Thursday at Fort Recovery, a very good Indian squad. They also have 3 good players averaging double figures.
Yeah, and if you watch this New Knoxville volleyball team, it's pretty much the same names here you're going to hear. Avery Hinchin averaging 12.7 points a game. Morgan Leffel, the senior, averaging 13.7 to lead the team. And Ellie Gable right at 10 points a game as of their 10th game. So, again, a good scoring attack here for Coach Tim Hagemeyer's team. It's going to be a good one. You know, battle for the league title up here for league rights. Big implication tonight, so should be a good one.
A lot of, as you mentioned, Brandon, the MAC, big implications tonight. This game here, 4-0 Minster, 3-1 in Knoxville. The other top 2 teams, Fort Recovery's 4-1 and Marion 3-1. They're playing at the hangar tonight at Marion Local. And all 4 of those teams, as well as New Bremen, are all in the Walpock district. So the tournament draw is in January 31st. So there's big implications tonight for league and also tournament draw coming ahead.
Yeah, and we talk about how always in volleyball especially, but also in girls and guys basketball, the deep MAC sectional, it's no doubt different this year. I've seen 4 of those 5 teams play, and I tell you what, 4 of those 5 teams have been really good. I haven't saw Fort Recovery play it, but judging by beating New Knoxville, they're very good as well. So big implications, and should be a good one.
Again, the MAC standings: Minster 4-0, Fort Recovery 4-1, New Knoxville 3-1, Marion Local 3-1 as well. They getting ready for the national anthem here. We'll pause shortly and be back with the starting lineups on NKTelco Sports. Welcome to the barn, along with Brandon Coburn. I'm Dave Kanapke. We hope to be a great MAC matchup. These two very good squads. Number 2 ranked Minster, and number 8 ranked in Knoxville. They'll introduce the Minster Wildcats.
One more possession, the junior, standing 6 feet, number 23,
Ella Messer, 6-foot junior, averaging 11 points a game. Mason Pohl, 5'11" senior, averages 2 points a game. Dana Pranger, number 24, a 5'10" senior, averaging 3 points a game. Now the leading scorer, number 4, Ivy Wolf, 5'10" senior, averages 20 points a game. In her running mate, fellow senior, number 13, Janae Hoying, 5'8" senior, averages nearly 12 points a game. Head coach for the Minster Wildcats, Mike Wiss, in his 5th year. Now for the Lady Rangers. And these are our starting lineups brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Morgan Leffel, 5'7" senior, averages 13 points exactly. Number 10, Carson Henshin, 6-foot junior, 5 rebounds and 5 points. Avery Henshin, a 5'10" junior, averages nearly 13 points and 5 rebounds. Haley Fletterjohn, number 2, 5'5" junior, 4 points a game. And the point guard, number 32, a 5'6" junior, Ellie Gable, 10 points a game and 5 assists a game. Coach Tim Hagemeyer in his 16th year at the helm of New Knoxville. Before we get started, Brandon, let's look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. We'll start with the Wildcats.
They want to establish the pace of play. They always love to control that tempo, usually fast-paced with their good guard play. And with that good guard play, they like to really funnel into pressuring the basketball on the defensive end, and they want to be able to rebound here. I mean, there's some height here, but they always rebound so good, no matter what their size is, from their guards to their post, rebound so well.
Now for the New Knoxville Rangers.
And looking here for the Rangers, they want to control the inside game here. They might be maybe a little undermanned in the inside, maybe a question mark for them that they want to figure out. They want to be able to contain Wolf and Hoying there, because then if those guards get going on the perimeter, it can get this whole team going. They want to play aggressive defense as well.
Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Carson Henshin and Ella Messer will tip it up. Henshin hit it on the way down, and it will be Minster basketball.
Again, I said one of the keys of the game would be to contain Wolf and Hoying. It's hard to shut down good players. You just want to contain them, make sure they don't go for like 30 points.
There's a 3 ball by Mesher, not afraid to take some threes. Is Gable with the basketball. She's matched up against Hoying, a very good defensive player. We'll have to keep an eye on that matchup. Henshin down low to Leffel. Gable finds an opening, drives. Pohl comes up with a rebound. Hoying, Minster will push the tempo whenever they can. Down to Mesher, goes off of her hands, tipped away. It will stay with the Wildcats.
Way to not let Mesher get good post positioning on the inside. New Knoxville getting a hand on that.
Minster averages 57 points a game. That's first in the MAC. New Knoxville second in the offense. And there's a steal there by Avery Henshin. These two teams, if you look at the league stats, are almost always they're 1 and 2 or vice versa between the two. But interesting, the two teams are dead last in rebounding, as we'll have a push before the pass goes around.
I think it's because the ability, they both create a lot of turnovers with their defense. So a lot of times, Dave Helmstead and I were talking the other night saying how kind of the rebounding statistic in high school is very deceiving, because sometimes there can be a lot of turnovers. So it makes the rebounding statistic a little more kind of like a fraud, so to speak.
Gable off the inbound with the basket, and the Rangers with 2-0 lead.
Ooh, that was a nice just little curl move, good little back screen there to get Gable open and open up the scoring.
Leffel will be guarded on Wolf. Another matchup to watch on this end. Step back, Wolf drains it. She leads the league in field goal percentage, which is almost unheard of when you're a guard. And she knocks down her first shot there.
Yeah, and then high percentage shots, and she's wide open there. And that's pretty much just a cardinal sin there for the Rangers. Got to avoid that tonight.
Henshin over Mesher, and it rattles around and in. Avery Mesher, her first basket. Avery Henschen, her first basket.
And she's anxious to get on that basketball court. You watch her with that knee brace on there. Happy to see her back this year.
Hoying, both these teams will play almost exclusively man-to-man, maybe occasionally a zone to throw another look. It's always a very defensive play. Mesher to Prenger for the basket.
And Dana Prenger wide open there, slipping to the basket. No one picked her up on New Knoxville.
4-4 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Passes tipped out away. First National Bank, think first. New Knoxville averages 50 points a game. They give up 31. Both of these teams have a pretty healthy margin. They're 1-2 in the league in that as well. Letterjohn gives it to Carson Henschen. Carson to the hoop. A little strong off the backboard as Mesher with a rebound, but throws it out of bounds. Probably what you'd call an unforced error there, as it will turn it over to the Rangers.
2 turnovers here for the Rangers, or excuse me, for the Wildcats in the early going.
Knoxville started out 8-0 before they lost at Fort Recovery against a very good Indian squad. They fell behind early and just could never catch up. They got it to 2 in the fourth quarter. Leffel can't get it to fall, and Mesher with the board.
Yeah, and Leffel's aggressive on the inside there, just no dice there.
Hoying's open for the 3, in and out. Henschen skies for the rebound. Henschen can handle the ball. She picks up her dribble to Gable. Most of the offense runs through Gable at the point. She's matched up by Mesher here, at least on this possession. Gable tries to drive. Henschen's open for the layup. Nice cut by Henschen for the
Now
basket.
it's Mason Pohl's fault there. She lost Henschen. Henschen's leaked behind the back line there, just like Ella Mesher did right there.
She got a step on Avery Henschen. We are tied at 6. And there's a nice job by Hoying as she got her hand in there. Ended up going off the foot of Gable for the turnover.
And they're the first Ranger turnover of the ball game.
First substitutions, number 24, Melissa Waterman, in for the Rangers. And in for the Wildcats, number 20, Bryn Oldegus. Minster with 8 seniors, very veteran team. A lot of experience on this team. A lot of these players seen obviously state tournament experience. Pull up by Wolf. Rebound by Henschen, and a foul on the Wildcats.
And again, this pace has been so aggressive, so fast here early. Again, both teams shooting pretty well here so far. Minster 3 of 6, New Knoxville the same.
Here's the full court pressure that Minster uses to devour a lot of teams. Gable, a pretty good ball handler though, but against what I think is the best defender in the MAC, and Janae Hoying. Able to work off the screen. Pass to Leffel, rolls in. Morgan Leffel with the basket.
And again, Janae Hoying's really good, but Ellie Gable is a fantastic floor general there, getting it open there to Morgan Leffel. Nice job by Ellie Gable creating there.
Lob to Oldegus. And Bryn Oldegus on the good entry pass by Hoying. We're tied at 8.
And we said Bryn Oldegus would be kind of a key player too down there. Off the bench, gives this team a little more size.
In the backcourt, and I think, let's see, they will call Hoying on that. She had a good chance of the steal and dove in there and drew contact. Her first foul.
I don't think Minster fans in agreement there. They're saying Hoying was going for the ball.
Letterjohn will give it to Gable. 3:38 to go in the first quarter. Glad you're joining us here on NKTelco Sports in a big MAC battle. Letterjohn shoots a pretty good percentage on her threes. Gives it up to Leffel. Back to Letterjohn. So work it through Gable. Nice lob to Leffel. Up strong and one.
And the Rangers on fire here early. Morgan Leffel is a very aggressive player. As you can tell here in the early going, I haven't had the chance really to watch the Rangers here, but you could just tell by her volleyball mantra too. She's very aggressive on the inside, gets the ball and goes up and draws contact.
Leading scorer on this team. just under right at 13. She completes the three-point play. Both these teams shoot great from the foul line. Minster 78%. In New Knoxville, I think, is at 71%.
Yep.
Jenna Huker in the game, number 12, gives it up to Mesher. Down to Oldigas, guarded by Gable, and she steals it away.
I thought she might have been called for a foul there, but just a nice job on the inside by Gable.
Wolf now on Gable as they switch the defense. That's tipped away and off the Rangers.
Rangers' second turnover of the ball game compared to the Wildcats' 3. Again, both teams shooting very well here in the early going.
Timeout by New Knoxville. Coach Hegemeyer, full timeout. Was step aside. You're watching girls high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
5 minutes deep into the first, into this ball game, as you see on our First National Bank scoreboard, back and forth, the Rangers lead by 3.
Yeah, and you look at it, it's been great offense by both these teams. The Wildcats shooting 4 of 7 from the field. The Rangers shooting 5 of 8. And, all coming from the 2-point field goal range there. Morgan Leffel had an and one that she converted on. So it's been good offense, pretty clean defense here. And, just it's living up to the billing in the early part. We hope it keeps going that way.
Looks like New Knoxville has switched to a zone. You sometimes see the coaches coming out of timeout. Looks like a 1-2-2, or Waterman almost comes up with a steal, but Hoying able to chase it down. Hoying running the point right now. Usually they alternate between her and Ivy Wolf. Wolf all the way over to Hoying. I'll call it a 3-2 zone, very aggressive 3-2 zone. Nice job by Huker to get up with it. Lucky to not get a steal. Hoying will let the 3 go. Mesher's wide open for the rebound. Letterjohn has to foul.
Yeah, and New Knoxville isn't the tallest team, the longest team, so you're not going to see them run maybe as much those 1-3-1s as those 3. They ran a 3-2 there, trying to keep Minster herself for outside shots.
Mesher with a foul shot. She's really picked up her game. She only averaged 5 points a game. Now she's averaging 11 points here in her junior season. She gets the first one. Mesher, that's only the second one she's missed all year. She's now 19 of 22, or 19 of 21.
Wow. Tough.
Gable blocked by Wolf, and they'll call a jump ball. Auburn possession will keep it with New Knoxville.
That's a good call there by the baseline official. They're not quite a travel. Wolf did have a palm on it. And, as my experience as a ref, if you don't know, jump ball is always a good decision to go to.
Safe, I guess. Keep everybody happy, as close as you can. Gable was guarded earlier by Hoying, now guarded by Wolf. Letterjohn. Rebound Mesher. Minster trying to push it. Pull up 3. Rattles in and out by Wolf. Carson Henson with the rebound all the way ahead to Leffel. She'll turn around 14-footer. Huker with the rebound. 1.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Hoying down to Wolf. Mesher will drive, split the defenders, but I think she took one too many steps.
Yep, good call there. 4th turnover on the Wildcats this quarter. Tough break.
Yeah, I think she already established her pivot foot and stopped, and in the NBA that would have been good.
Yeah, and we had a good view from it up here. You always have a great view up here in the mezzanine at the barn, so.
Leffel trying to drive. She's on Oldigas. Nice hesitation move and in.
Wow, just an athletic move to go up and under along the baseline. Morgan Level having a splendid first quarter.
Smart play by the senior. Wolf, 3 rolls off. Henshin with another rebound. Henshin, the leading rebounder on this team with over 5.
Minster is 0 of 5 from three-point land this first quarter.
Gable loses the handle. Mesher comes up with it. Wolf surveys the floor to Huker. Like the fellow senior Wolf. 4 seniors and Mesher, the only junior on the court right now. Down to 16 seconds. Minster really is just running through their offense, but they might go for one now. Coming up on 10 seconds. Hoing looks at the clock. Here's Coach Wiss in the background. Knocked away by Fletterjohn. Down to Olegus. Rebound to the Rangers. We've played 1 quarter of basketball here at the barn on our first National Bank scoreboard. Rangers 13, Wildcats 9. We'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers. Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hokie Lumber.
Welcome back to Grand Lakes Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. You see Coach Wiss talking to his Wildcats. Right now they find themselves down to the Rangers by 4.
And you don't say that too much early if you're a fan of either of these teams, but a good showdown here early. Some of the stats that stand out: the Wildcats are 0 of 5 from the three-point line. Other than that, they've made 4-2, so they're 4 of 11 in total. The rebounding battle, 7 of 5 in favor of the Rangers. Morgan Level with a good quarter there with 7 points.
Knoxville back and man, as we'll have a foul on Henshin.
Just kind of away from the basket there again. Happy to see Avery back this year after suffering that torn ACL. It can be a gruesome injury to go through.
As they have an inadvertent buzzer there, as I think they wanted to make sure they knew who the foul was on. It was on Avery Henshin, her first. Yeah, good to see Avery back on. She lost all of her sophomore season, which she had played some varsity as a freshman on the basketball team. Had a very good volleyball season this fall, as the whole Ranger squad did. Knocked out of bounds, will stay with the Wildcats.
Coach Hagemeyer wanting that call to go their way, but not quite.
Minster coming off a win over Ottoville on Saturday. They also beat Parkway the Thursday. There's a 3 by Wolf, rebounded by Pohl. Wolf trying to find a lane, puts it in.
And Ivy Wolf just doing what Ivy Wolf does. That's all you can say about that.
13-11. Leffel now handling the ball. She's guarded by Pohl. Avery Henshin kicks it out to her sister Carson, now Fletterjohn. Minster's played man defense so far. 2 of the best defensive teams in there, and there will be a travel on Henshin.
Yep, good defense there by Minster on that possession. Gonna be interested to see what Coach Wiss kind of had to adjust in this second quarter with his team there. Maybe see him at times go in a little deeper to his bench. We'll see.
Minster 9-1. They've won 7 in a row since they lost by 10 to Fort Laramie. Seems like they're hitting their stride at this point in the season. They got a lot of tough games ahead. There's a lob to Prenger. Contested there by Henshin. Carson Henson comes up with the rebound.
Henson just closed off the baseline there, made it tough there for Prenger to go up. Prenger basically had the baseline shoes under the basket. Just threw something up.
Avery gives it up to Gable. She's been quiet of late. Gives it up to Fletterjohn. Fletterjohn leads the MAC in three-point percentage. At 48%, she hasn't had an opportunity where she about loses it and has a foul. That will be the 5th foul on Minster.
Yeah, and if you're Minster, you can afford to be a little more aggressive in that way. Knoxville doesn't probably have as much of the depth as the Wildcats do, so they can afford to be more aggressive on the defensive end, take more chances. And again, I'm loving watching this battle between Janae Hoying and Ellie Gable there. Gable, really the floor general, the offense kind of flows through there. And Hoying, as you said, Dave, a great defender as you watch another battle right here.
Gable drives in there, wanted the foul. There was some contact. Hoying comes out with it, down to Prenger. Nice block by Henson.
Carson
block.
Yeah, Carson's a defensive player, really.
I believe that's her 5th rebound already. There's Fletterjohn on the corner. Leffel to Gable. Rangers looking for their first point this quarter as they will lose the handle out of bounds.
The 5th turnover on the game for the Rangers. The Minster defense really tightened up this second quarter. They've made it hard for the Rangers to penetrate on the inside.
Number 32, Claire Lamb, into the game, a 5'8" junior. Minster will go 8, 9, at times even 10 deep. We will play a lot of players, a lot of athletes on this team, mostly all seniors. Lamb, a junior, as there will be a travel there.
They call it a 3 seconds,
3 seconds,
actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and I heard some New Knoxville fans saying something there up there in the stands and kind of agree there. Mesher was camping on the block there.
Letterjohn gives it to Leffel. Only 2 points scored this quarter. That being by Minster. We got 5 minutes before halftime. Leffel. JV game tonight was won by Minster. They go to 11-1 on the JV season. Leffel looking down low. This Minster defense seems like they've really tightened up.
They really have. They haven't let New Knoxville get anything, any penetration on the inside, which is where they scored all their points. Like Morgan Leffel had 7. They're all from the inside. And it's been tough sledding for the Rangers this second quarter offensively, even though they still hold on this 2-point lead.
Melissa Waterman gives Carson Henson a break. New Knoxville will go 7 deep, or 6 deep pretty well. That's about it. So definitely depth is in the favor of the Wildcats. Avery Henson gives it to Waterman. Leffel on the wing. Very good ball handling team from New Knoxville. Gable trying to find an opening, can't find it. Back door to Henson. Waterman, 18-footer. Mesher with the rebound. Hoying pushes it head to Wolf. Wolf to Ella Mesher. To Hoying. 4 minutes to go. It's been a very low-scoring second quarter after the 13-9 first quarter. Down to Lamb. To Mesher. Both these teams have had to work on offense. That's some stellar defense on both ends. And Wolf takes it to the hoop. Rebound by Gable. Trying to push the tempo. Up ahead to Leffel. Pull up. Mesher with a rebound. Hoying, Coach Wiss will call a timeout, a full timeout. 3:33 to go before halftime. You're watching girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back here to Barna, New Knoxville. Our Grand Lakes Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. A timeout by Minster. We've only seen 2 points, and we were just talking off air about, you think it's this low scoring, maybe you're bad shooting or something, but this is good defense playing.
Yeah, and the charts aren't too bad looking at the field goals that the teams have shot, and the percentages are okay. But again, just great defense on both sides, and that's what we expect out of two of the top teams in the MAC. We expect this good defense, and the game's lived up to its billing. Only one field goal made in the second quarter. I believe that was by Ella Mesher, maybe. It's slipping my mind right now. Anyway, it's been good defense on both sides. Minster's really tightened up the defense, and New Knoxville isn't too far behind since they've only given up one field goal.
Both these teams' defense has been a hallmark through the years. Tim Hagemeyer, his 16 years. Minster with Coach Wiss, and then Nan Steckschulte many years before that. Just strong man-to-man is Fletterjohn currently on Wolf. Down to Lamb. Kick out. Pole with a 3 ball. And Minster is yet to make a 3-pointer. Is that right, Brandon?
0 of 7 from the 3-point land. It's been tough for them from the outside.
And there's a steal by Wolf. Kicks it to Hoying and finishes. We are tied.
And again, those two, they just work off each other. Their energy feeds off each other.
13-13. New Knoxville has not scored this quarter. Working around the perimeter. Henshin thought about a 3. Gives it to Waterman. Right now Leffel on the bench with a breather. Waterman, tough shot. Long rebound. Comes to Gable. She pulls up at the free throw line and rolls it in.
And they needed that so bad. Again, Ellie Gable, just the creator of this offense.
15-13. Wolf almost loses it. Pole. Nice pass to Mesher. In. Nice cut by Mesher and a great bounce pass there by Pole.
And again, we're seeing the offense pick up here, right? As we say, it's been defensive. They just decided to change their mind and score some more buckets.
15-15. Henshin gives it up to Fletterjohn. So work around the perimeters. Leffel's at the scorer's table to check in at the next break. Waterman through her legs, able to get it back and dribble through there. Now triple team. Henshin will drive, tries to lob it underneath, and it's stolen by Mesher.
New Knoxville kind of been sloppy with the turnovers here this quarter after a good first quarter, and Janae Hoying gets the favor right back. When the game is this high paced, you don't have much time to think there, and then stuff like that just happens, even to good players like Janae Hoying. Morgan
Leffel checks back in the lineup. She gives Avery Henshin a break. So you have Waterman, Fletterjohn, Gable, Leffel, and Carson Henshin with 1:20 to go. Fletterjohn working against Hoying. The try has a tough time to pass it anywhere and turns it over.
Yep,
defense by Hoying.
Yep, 8 turnover by the Rangers. I like that matchup. If you're a Ranger fan, to get it to Leffel there, she's matched up with Oldegas. See what you can do. Oldegas, obviously the size advantage, but to kind of move Leffel out to the wing and see what can happen.
Minster definitely the taller team of these two teams. Wolf gives it up to Hoying. Under a minute to go. Mesher squares up. They're now 0 of 8 on threes. They get the rebound. Oldegas at the elbow. Henshin with another board. Minster came into this game shooting almost 33% on their threes. Right now with 34 seconds to go in a tie game, we'll see what New Knoxville does.
And I would say try to hold for the last shot. The arrow favors you, but they're going to pressure, and they have a timeout.
Timeout. Coach Hagemeyer was afraid there would be a 5-second count, so the veteran coaching staff calls a timeout. Gives us an opportunity to remind you, WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their news station Lake 100.3. Their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season, your sports leader in Mercer and All-Glaze County, WCSM. Also let you know there are replay times for this game are Saturday, January 23rd at noon and Sunday, January 24th at 6 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, NKTelco.com. 26 seconds to go. We are all tied with 15 seconds to go as the Ranger ball.
And again, the offense picking up a little bit here for both teams in the last few minutes. Again, only 2 points for the Rangers to get by this quarter after leading 13-9. You try to hold here for the last shot, but easier said than done. The Wildcats are going to pressure the heck out of the ball. But if you're New Knoxville, I say it's a safe bet to try to hold for the last shot.
It's Letterjohn off the screen to Henshin. Drives baseline, finds an opening, blocked by Oldegas from behind. Horn comes up with it. 10 seconds. Dribbling through traffic, puts up a shot. It will go out of bounds, and it will stay with Minster with 4 seconds to go.
She attempted a shot there?
I think so. I think it was.
I'll
call that a shot. It was mostly blocked. 4 seconds, inbounded to Mesher. We'll have a foul. Oh no, an illegal screen called on Minster. I believe is. Well, wait a minute there. They didn't call a foul. I didn't see a signal there by the referee.
Unless they stepped over the baseline, maybe. That's about the only thing if they didn't signal
when
a foul.
They did it. 3 seconds to go. Henshin able to get to half court, puts up a shot, I think, after the buzzer. Good half of basketball here, as the score would indicate. As the teams go to the locker rooms on our First National Bank scoreboard, 15-15. We'll be back with the first half stats in the second half here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Welcome back through the barn here in the second half. Coming up, a very good MAC battle here. We're tied at halftime. The first half numbers, Mr. Brandon Coverman.
Thanks, Dave, as I about sneezed there, but I'm able to hold it in. 7-22 for the Wildcats there from the field. 0 of 8 from three-point land. They've struggled to hit that outside shot. Not many free throws taken, 1 and 2. 11 rebounds, 7 turnovers. Look on the flip side for the Rangers. A little less opportunity shooting results in a higher percentage of 7 of 16. 0 of 1 from the three-point line. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. That free throw made by Leffel. 13 rebounds. Again, we said these two teams are the two have the least amount of rebounds in the MAC, even though they're the top two teams. 8 turnovers there for the Rangers. So that pretty much tells you the story of the first half.
Yeah, very defensive game, especially in the second quarter. there was only 6 points by Minster and only 2 for New Knoxville. You see Coach Hegemeyer's squad gathered around here before the second half. Let's look at some of the individual numbers there, Brandon.
Yeah, taking a look there on the Minster side. Ivy Wolf with 4 points. Janae Hoying has 2. Brent Oldigus with 2. Ella Mesher with 5. And Dana Pranger with 2. On the New Knoxville side, they're led by Morgan Leffler with 7 points, all coming in the first quarter. 2 points there for number 10, Carson Hinchin, and 4 points for Ellie Gable, and 2 points for Avery Hinchin.
So it'll be Rangers basketball. Again, Rangers 10-1, 3-1 in the MAC. They're a full game behind New Knoxville, or full game behind Minster, who's 4-0. Also, the other 2 teams in contention in the MAC, Fort Recovery and Marion Local, playing tonight. So big games here in the MAC. This is the biggest one right now, is New Knoxville with the first opportunity to score. So we start the second half. Leffel guarded by Mesher now. Gable trying to work off a screen. Nice hesitation, dribble, loses the handle. Pole with the steal. Wolf into the corner. Hoying, and that's the first 3 ball by the Wildcats after 8 misses.
And I'm sure they're saying about time there after 9 attempts. There, Janae Hoying knocks that one down.
Avery Hinchin guarded by Dana Pranger. So both teams have their same starters to start the game. It's Fletterjohn, Hinchin, Leffel, and Gable. Gable drives baseline, kicks it out. Fletterjohn open for the 3, draws back iron. Hoying comes up with the rebound.
It's been tough sledding for New Knoxville shooting-wise here since the first quarter.
Hoying, a runner. Carson Hinchin with another rebound. Gable. She was guarded early by Hoying's been guarded by Wolf really since that time. Hinchin on the wing, back to Gable. Knoxville's only loss against Fort Recovery last Thursday. They've won 2 games since then. So that's knocked out of bounds. They won over Walpock and Jackson Center pretty easily. Coach Hegemeyer doesn't like what he sees. He'll call a full timeout, and we'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
As a timeout by New Knoxville, you see the Minster huddle around Coach Wiss as they have a 3-point lead here on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, Coach Hegemeyer calling a timeout there. You said it right before the break there, Dave, that he's wanting to kind of reset with his team after Hoying hits that 3. The Rangers led for a majority of that first half. So now New Knoxville being behind here needs to reset something on offense. Only has 2 points since the beginning of the second quarter. They got to figure something out. We talked during the break too about how Coach Wiss is adjusting defense. Ella Mesher on Morgan Leffel. Leffel with 7 points. Hasn't scored since the first quarter though.
There's Hinchin working against Pranger. Turnaround and in. I think they listen to you, Brandon, are probably more likely to Coach Hegemeyer for the basket.
Yep, and I was wanting to see Avery Hinchin do something there, and she did. That's a good way to respond.
Cuts the lead to 1. Minster 9-1 on the team. On the season, they've won 7 in a row. They have a really tough schedule ahead as they play in the Classic in the Country this weekend, as there's a steal by Hinchin. Hinchin gives it up to Gable. And that's stolen. That was tipped by Hoying. Wolf comes up with it to Pranger. Might have been one too many passes, but Hoying came up with it. They reset the offense. Hoying trying to find an opening, guarded by Fletterjohn. Now double team.
Physical.
And loses the handle, but a foul. Foul kind of bailed out Hoying as she had nowhere to go.
He was just a physical scrum for the ball there. And I was waiting for something to get called there, and one of the refs on the other side came in and called it.
Henson with 2 fouls. Maybe there's hardly anybody with any kind of foul trouble. She's probably about the first one to have 2 fouls. Pole wide open, can't finish. Gable with the rebound. Knoxville with the chance to take the lead. Henson loses it, pulls up with a jumper, too strong. Going with the rebound. Talked about Minster will play in the 2 games of the Classic in the country. Who will play D1 Akron-Hoban, who's 8-1. Then they play D2 Margaretta, who's 9-4. Turnaround by Wolf. Rattles off. And it will be Minster basketball. Minster's ended up playing 2 in the Classic in the country because they've had so many games canceled, and they asked if they could play 1 more. So they're already down there. They play Saturday and Sunday. Some great competition there for Minster.
Akron Archbishop Hoban, a football power, generally up there around the Akron area.
They've won quite a few championships of late. Mesher's shot misses, is rebounded by Henson to Leffel. Knocked out by Hoying. Timeout as Bryn Oldigus comes in for Dana Prenger.
Yeah, actually Archbishop Hoban's had a few Division I football players come out of there. Danny Clark, Todd Sibley, to name a few, that played at Pittsburgh and Kentucky respectively.
Gable, Henson's trying to post up against Oldigus, loses it, and there'll be a jump ball. So he tried to isolate there, but forgot to catch the ball as Waterman, the turnover. Alternate possession goes to Minster as Waterman into the game to give Leffel a break. Talk about Minster's schedule after the Classic in the country. They play them Marion. You and I think, have that game. That'd be a big game at Minster. Then they play a good Anna squad on Saturday, and then the following Tuesday they play St. Mary's is good. So this is a tough stretch.
Brutal, to say the least. That's a brutal stretch. Probably the hardest stretch for anyone in D4 probably all year.
And they'll probably come out with maybe not even any losses. We'll see.
Maybe.
A lot to play here as Pole rebounds the miss. Hoying with back-to-back threes.
Cool. Much needed to get that outside game going. Janae Hoying right there.
Fletterjohn stolen away. Nice defense by Pole. Wolf comes up with it. Kicks it over to Oldigus for the basket. And turnover into points and a 6-point lead.
Bryn Oldigus there, again, going to get you only about maybe 4 to 6 points a game, but can be a difference maker on the boards and kind of stretching the floor for the guards.
Henson against Pole. To Henson. Only 2 points this quarter. For New Knoxville, they only had 2 points in the second quarter.
And right away, when Henson made that bucket, they switched Oldigus back on Henson to try to take her driving ability away, looking at Oldigus' length. Great adjustment there by Coach Mike Wiss.
3 ball by Gable. Battled around. Henson comes up with it. We will have a foul on Hoying. Right now, Knoxville's really struggling against this Minster defense as Leffel back in the game. For Fletterjohn and number 5, Corinne Myring in the game for Oldigus. A little bit of a smaller lineup here. It's Leffel guarded by Mesher. Leffel definitely dwarfed by Mesher. There's a lob to Gable, double team. And we will, still not a jump ball, and there it finally is, and that will stay on the New Knoxville side. Good idea. They tried to post up Gable, but then Hoying came over, and you have Hoying and Wolf on you. It's hard to come out of that with a ball.
Well, that was just a blink of an eye there. Janae Hoying collapsed. We talk about the Larmy defense all the time in the half court. If you've ever watched them, how fast they sprint to the ball to trap you right there. Janae Hoying, same thing right there in the blink of an eye. Right there to go over and trap Gable. I like the idea to post her up because she's strong.
Rangers
but great
need
defense.
a bucket. There's a long pass up ahead. It's tipped away by Wolf to the basket and in. And an 8-point lead for the Wildcats.
Ivy now with 6 points on the night. And this is gut check time for the Rangers being down 8.
And now Minster switches to a 3-2 zone. In the corner, Henshin with a big three. Carson Henshin.
Gut check time, and Henshin answers the bell for Coach Tim Hagemeyer.
Well, it's out of the zone. She found that open corner that you can find on the 3-2 zone. Minster now with the ball, the 5-point lead, the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Myring on the wing. And they're stolen away by Gable. To Leffel for the layup, but she is hammered. She goes down hard. And Morgan Leffel will shoot 2. Defenders wanted to make sure she didn't score on that play.
69.7% is Leffel from the charity stripe on the year. Well, coming in through 10 games here. We'll have stats updated through 10 games, but right around the team average is where she's hovering at.
This is the first free throw. Fletterjohn will come in as for Waterman. Only one senior on this team for New Knoxville, and you're looking at her right there. And Leffel not able to get the 2 free throws. Lead stays at 5. Going to Wolf. Wolf trying to find an opening. Good help defense there by Henshin as they switch off the screen. Mesher tries to drive to Hoying.
And Coach Wiss is saying 6 passes.
There's to Myring now, and there must have been the 6th pass. Contested. Gable gives it up to Henshin. Into the corner, it's Fletterjohn.
Great defense by Mesher.
Yeah, that's been an interesting matchup on it. She's much taller on Leffel. Drive by Henshin, and she is fouled. Nice move by Carson Henshin, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Carson averaging 75% from the charity stripe. Pretty good clip there. Above the team average of what was through 10 games, 70.3%.
Carson, first one, has a nice shot. She averages just under 5 points a game and over 5 rebounds. You get another look on our Winners Meets replay.
Again, way to take it to the baseline there. I think what the Rangers need to do, and I think they're starting to trend towards that, is they're trying to stay away from Wolf, Mesher, and Hoying. Whoever's not guarding them, get them the ball and let them go.
1 of 2. Avery with the rebound, knocked away by Prenger. It will stay with the Rangers. Minster substitute 3 girls there as Prenger comes into the game. Huker and Pohl join Wolf and Mesher. Fletterjohn can't hit the 3. Pohl with the rebound. 51 seconds to go and a 4-point lead for Minster. Knoxville had some opportunities the last couple of possessions, but only 1 point to show for it. 41 seconds. Coach Wiss shouting a lot of instructions. I think they'd be pretty patient here. I think I'm hearing him say 1 shot.
Yeah, and they have the arrow too. So again, they've seized the momentum of what it is in this third quarter. I mean, it's just the smart thing to do there. It's just to hold the ball around and see what happens.
You know, Knoxville, it's not a bad deal either. They can, in effect, get a little bit of a break as well until they dribble down. Imagine they'll keep it in Wolf's hands as we are down to 10 seconds. Off the screen, Wolf, the lane, puts up a left-handed shot. Battle for the rebound. We'll go to New Knoxville with 3 seconds.
That was great defense there by Fletterjohn on the inside. Just to stay straight up, not foul, and not give Ivy Wolf an easy way to the basket without fouling.
See if New Knoxville can get a shot off. Fletterjohn over half court. 3 is short. We go to the fourth quarter in this MAC battle on our First National Bank scoreboard. Minster up by 4. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
As we go to the fourth quarter on the First National Bank scoreboard, the Wildcats with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, Minster kind of seizing some momentum there. That third quarter up 25-21 now, outscoring the Rangers that quarter 10-6 to take this lead, and they have the ball. So again, New Knoxville picking it up offensively a little bit, but some points that need to be found here in the fourth quarter. It's kind of been offensively tough for them these past two quarters.
Minster ball to start us off in the fourth quarter. Both these teams average in the 50s, but they're not going to be in the 50s tonight. Two of the best defensive teams in the area as well. Mesher in the lane, gives it up to Pranger. Minster with their 5 starters to start the fourth quarter. Check that, Huker's in the game right now. Hoying not into the game. The other 4 starters there as Pranger is fouled. That'll be the 4th foul on New Knoxville, only 1 on Minster so far.
Again, and we said too, with only 6 players, that's going to be kind of a difference in this game. And again, New Knoxville's playing aggressive but clean. And what I said was one of the keys to the game, and they've executed that to a T.
Wolf working against Fletterjohn. Generally, New Knoxville has kept Wolf under control tonight. Well, under her average of 20, but a low-scoring game. She can break loose at any time, now guarded by Avery Henshin. Mesher trying to find an opening, can't find it, to Huker. Going at the scorer's table to check into the next break. Minster's run over a minute off already.
Yeah, and kind of Hoying that last little breather there for that kind of last jolt here. She probably is not going to hit the bench for the rest of the game.
Huker, hole open in the corner. Pretty good ball handling team, this Minster team, so they can run clock whenever they want to. I think right now they're just trying to find a shot against this New Knoxville defense.
Yeah, that too, and you have the patience. New Knoxville isn't quite pressuring the ball as much as the Wildcats.
Try to post up Wolf, tipped away. Henshin comes up with it. Up ahead to Leffel. Mini fast break. Leffel pulls up, can't get it to fall. It goes out of bounds. And another opportunity for New Knoxville, just can't get it to fall. Minster's been stuck on 25 for a while.
And if I was Leffel there, I should have took that to the hole there. I don't know why she stopped and popped from a long 2 there. Be aggressive, go to the basket. That's her identity, is being an aggressive player.
Point in the game, Pohl took her place. 3 ball by Wolf, and she drains it. Clutch shot.
And you know how they were 0 of 8 in the first half from 3. They're 3 of 3 this half.
2 by Hoying, 1 by Wolf. 2 veteran senior players come through, 1 needed. These 2 have been playing on varsity all the way through their freshman year. Big possession here for New Knoxville. Gable need to get on some type of a run. Avery Henshin trying to post up as she turns away. Pranger comes up with a steal.
5th turnover of the half for the Rangers.
Hoying is double team. Pranger to the hoop and 1. Big drive there by the senior Dana Pranger.
And Dana's second made basket of the game is getting a good look here on Winter Quality Meets replay here. Finding Hoying, just finding Pranger over there, and she makes a nice move for the senior.
She does a nice job. She plays a nice complementary role on this team, but that was a big shot. Not able to get the 3-point play as the rebound is being contested, and it will end up New Knoxville with the ball, but they are now down 9.
It's been tough sledding. They haven't scored. They've only scored 8 points since the beginning of the second quarter. And as Minster now puts the press on at this time.
Leffel now bringing up the ball. She gives up. She's 5'7". She's guarded by 6-footer Ella Mesher. They really, early Mesher or early Leffel And Gable was getting much better looks than what they are now. Henson does a nice job of drawing the foul on Prenger.
Minster bench not a fan of that one.
So Avery Henson will go to the line. Junior, averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds. Her field goal percentage coming into the night, second in the MAC at 51%. She knocks down the first one. 70% on the season from the foul line. Rangers need every foul shot they can here. She does her part with 2 in a row.
Big there for Avery to come through in the clutch there. She has 6 points on the night.
30-23. Now they go, this is a zone right now, I think?
Yes, it is.
3-2 zone.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from, I think it is 3-2.
It's like Carson Henson on the point. Mesher, turnaround, knocks it down. Mesher with a big basket and a steal by Wolf. Over to Huker. Minster with a steal of the ball on a 9-point lead with 4:20 to go.
And now kind of milking clock, trying to force Knoxville to come out in that man pressure. This is where the depth, I think, comes a little bit into play now.
Wolf to the hole. 11-point lead. Coach Hagemeyer with the timeout. 4:04 to go. The Wildcats have taken control. We'll be right back with more high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers. Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
With 4:04 to go, as you see the JV girls team from Minster, they're pretty happy right now as they see the varsity up by 11.
Yeah, really starting to take control. It was 25-21 coming into this fourth quarter. Minster starting to flip it on its head here, 34-23. With the defensive intensity, the good shooting here, Knoxville has an uphill climb.
These two teams have played in the district final the last 2 years. Minster won last year by 9, the year before by 18. They could meet again in the district, and it will be a loaded Walpock district with these two teams and court recovery in Marion. We have a blocking foul as Gable tried to drive.
And I don't know if we're going to have a good replay of that or not there. Minster bench wanting a foul there.
Another look here.
Or wanting a charge.
Gable, as Huker slid over. She was pretty set, but it wasn't direct.
Yeah.
That's the key. If you can drive and you're not centered if you're the defensive player. Gable hits the first. Gable, an 80% foul shooter. First team All-MAC last year.
Gable, again, just the floor general of this offense. It runs through her.
It's a pair. Trying to stay alive, but uphill climb for the Rangers. Down by 9, under 4 to go. And a lot of good ball handlers on this Minster team. Huker, so they go with a little bit of a smaller lineup. Huker drives. Ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it will stay with Minster. Huker take an opportunity there, and Hoying will inbound it. Wolf, Hoying trying to break free, and now she has the basketball. Hoying, Wolf, and Mesher has had some big baskets, as well as Dana Prenger here in this second half. Hoying trying to look underneath as Prenger is posted up.
Again, they're just going to maybe not necessarily take the air out of the ball, but just be patient.
Yeah, it's almost, you got to have a wide open shot or a layup at this point as Hoying draws the foul on Flutterjohn. And the game will be Melissa Waterman. Out goes Flutterjohn.
Again, we said the difference here in only 6 deep for the Rangers. And they play so well for 6 deep. It's very impressive.
In and out. Pranger with a big rebound. Henson comes up with a rebound. Knoxville's got to push the tempo quickly to Leffel. Couldn't get an and one, but Leffel will go to the line to shoot 2.
Nice aggressive move there again. That's her identity, is being that aggressive player. She's that senior leader for this team. Take a look here on a Winter Quality Meets replay. It's the floor general Gable right there with the great court vision that she has, finding Leffel there and draws the contact.
Those two definitely have a good chemistry between the two. They know when each other is open. This time Leffel line drive for the first foul shot.
These are Leffel's first points since the first quarter.
Pair of free throws there, cuts it to 7. If you're in Knoxville, you almost have to get some type of a steal, which is easier said than done.
And they've made their last 6 free throws to help them keep in this game, too, to give them a fighting chance.
Hoying gives it up to Mesher. I don't think Minster's going to have any short possessions unless it's a layup. Leffel on Wolf.
Yeah, expect a possession pretty much similar to the last one with the rest of the way out for the Wildcats.
Down to 2:16. Hoying. Bucher gives it up to Pranger. And Minster being patient, and they managing the clock well as Wolf for the layup. When you can run clock and finish with a layup, it doesn't get any better than that.
Nope, and she just slid it through the lane there, wide open. And pretty easy going there for Ivy Wolf now.
36-27. Henson. Rebound by Gable. Gable trying to find Waterman open for the 3. Mesher just taller than Leffel and rips it away.
Boy, tough one there.
5 inches taller, and Hoying for the layup. And Minster can feel it now with 11-point lead with 1:10 to go.
And again, trying to create that space in the MAC here. Minster inching closer to it.
Gable puts up a shot, tips it out ahead of Henson. Contact, no foul. Minster right now in the driver's seat. Looks like they will go to 5-0 and stay in first place in the MAC. Win their 10th game of the season, 8th in a row as they go to the Berlin Highland for the Classic in the Country, 2 games.
That Amish country up there?
Yes, it is. Down there, Southeast Ohio. Never been there. Mesher, and there is a steal. Waterman. Henson tried to draw the foul. Timeout by Coach Hegemeyer with 26 seconds left. Gives us an opportunity to let you know NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Replay times are Saturday, January 23rd at noon and Sunday, January 24th at 6 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. You see Coach Wiss this is the first big game of about 5 tough games in a row, and his squad had some trying times, especially in the first half, but it come through with flying colors on this test.
Yeah, and it's a good team. It's a good defensive team, and you're going to go up to the Classic in the Country, and these games against Archbishop Hobing and Margaretta are only going to make you tougher because you know there's the Army lurking out there that you've lost to. There's still this good Knoxville team. They play Marion next week, which is going to be another MAC test, especially if they win them or Fort Recovery wins tonight.
And there's a foul as Hoying will go to the line.
Now that's only the 5th foul actually on the Rangers. This doesn't lock up the MAC quite yet for the Wildcats, but it inches them closer.
Yeah, they got Marion and they got Fort Recovery to go.
Yeah, so I'm just saying it's gonna basically.
They're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, put them in the driver's seat. You're right. Exactly what I was trying to get at.
Big match won tonight by the Minster Wildcats. The final score on the First National Bank scoreboard. Minster 38, New Knoxville 29. Brandon and I will be back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers. Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hokie Lumber.
Welcome back to the barn here in New Knoxville High School, where the New Knoxville Rangers fall to the Minster Wildcats by 9 with the final numbers. Mr. Brandon Coverman.
Thanks, Dave, and the stats really tell you the story here. Minster just creating more opportunities. 16 of 42 from the field, 3 of 4. Or excuse, that should actually be 3 of 11 from behind. They were 3 of 4 in the second half. They were from free throw line 1 of 2, only 2 opportunities here. 19 rebounds, 13 turnovers. On the flip side, the Rangers not getting as many shots, up 10 of 29, 1 of 8 from 3. They struggled behind there. 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 21 rebounds, 14 turnovers for the Rangers.
The Rangers fall to 10-2 overall, now 3-2 in the MAC, while Minster wins their 8th in a row. They are 10-1, now 5-0 in the MAC. You look at the score by quarters, I think this really tells the tale of the game. After the first quarter, it was 13-9 Minster. The offense was rolling for the Rangers. They only scored 2 points in the second quarter. It's 15-15. Third quarter, Hoying hits a couple threes. Ivy Wolf hits a 3. They lead 25-21. And then they take control in the fourth quarter. Seemed like they're at that second quarter on, Minster's defense dominated the rest of the game.
Yeah, they really kind of, 13 points coming out here for the Rangers. Puts you on pace for about the low 50s. Coach Wiss, credit him, he made adjustments defensively, kind of shutting down Morgan Leffel by putting Ella Mesher on her. We had a couple of buckets there from Avery Henson there. Struggled in the third quarter to kind of give New Knoxville a fighting chance, but it just couldn't be so. That Minster defense came out and just smothered the Rangers from the second quarter on.
Minster, they keep the lead in the MAC right now. The score at Marion, Marion's up by 5 on Fort Recovery. They play Minster next Thursday, so that'll be a big game we'll have on NKTelco Sports. As we talked about, Minster will go to the Classic in the Country on Saturday. New Knoxville, they play at Houston on Saturday. They play Lima Senior on Tuesday. And, it's one of these games where New Knoxville, Coach Hegemeyer is going to do adjustments. They'll adjust as they go along. And who knows, it's a good chance these teams might play each other at district.
Yeah, and, it's a second loss, so it's an uphill climb to win the MAC. But you just got to reset, see what you need to fix here, some things offensively. Again, you're playing against a great Minster team. This just proved that how good of a team New Knoxville is. They only fall to 10-2, and they've lost to 2 really good teams. This is going to be a team that's going to be a fixture at the sectional here in the upcoming weeks. Deserves to get a high seed, and we'll see where it goes from here. But, I like New Knoxville's chances really against anyone, in the area.
Our player of the game tonight, sponsored by NKTelco. The leader of this team, number 4, Ivy Wolf.
Yeah, Ivy Wolf there with 13 points tonight. Again, really kind of spearheaded that second half attack. She was held 7 points below her season average, so actually credit the Rangers there for containing her. We said that was one of our keys to contain Wolf and Hoying. She was held 7 points below her season average, so credit Coach Hegemeyer's team on that. But she really has brought the energy on both ends of the floor, and you see why she wants to be in a Miami Redhawk. And yeah, she was clutch. That is a great way to put it.
Yeah, had some big baskets, had a 3 there, ran the point. Also did very good defense on Gable as well. So congratulations to Ivy Wolf, our player of the game. Congratulations to the Minster Wildcats as they prevail by 9 over the Minster Wildcats. On our NKTelco crew tonight, our director Scott Robinson, assisted by Grant Temple. On camera tonight, Mark Fissel, Jacob Johns, and Noah Walter. For my partner, Brandon Coverman, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.